We chose to study the lifestyle of green tea. Green tea originally comes from the plant called Camellia sinensis. Working conditions for pickers are often poor, with low wages, low job and income security, discrimination along with ethnic and gender lines, lack of protective gear, and basic facilities such as housing and sometimes even drinking water and food. At the same time, there is no possibility for tea plantation workers to improve working conditions because trade unions are ineffective or absent and or are not representing them because most of them are temporary workers. While tea production by smallholders is growing worldwide, their situation is often problematic because the prices they are paid for fresh tea leaves tend to be below the cost of production, among other factors. The sector's environmental footprint is considerable, with reduced biodiversity as a result of habitat conservation, high energy consumption, and a high application of pesticides in some countries. The traditional method of processing green teas involves withering, heating, rolling, and drying. After picking, the fresh leaves are spread out on bamboo trays and exposed to sunlight or warm air for 1 to 2 hours. Then the leaves are heated to prevent oxidation and preserve freshness. Finally, the leaves are rolled into various shapes and then dried. The rolling also helps regulate the release of natural oils and flavor during steeping.
More than half of the green tea produced worldwide comes from China and India. The tea leaves are taken off of the plant and thoroughly cleaned. After this, the tea leaves are rolled and shaped. Finally, the tea is distributed in small tea bags and transported around the world.
After green tea has been produced, then used, the leftovers can be reused and disposed of. Reusing tea bags can be beneficial for getting rid of household odors, cleaning carpets, rugs, and furniture, and feeding your garden. Re-soaking the bags will provide nutrients that will protect the plants from fungal infections and leave them with a delightful scent. Because green tea smells so fresh, you can put tea bags anywhere in your house that will neutralize bad smells before they can escape into any other rooms. Other than using the leftover tea bags as just an odor, people use it to nourish their hair and scalp and to soothe irritated skin. Although there are many different alternatives to using tea bags rather than throwing them away, tea industries produce 2 to 4% of tea waste of their total production. Tea waste includes discarded tea leaves such as the buds or stems. If they are not disposed of properly, they can pollute the environment like soil, water, and air. In India, most of the tea factories utilize their tea waste in a plantation area. Due to the caffeine, tea waste increases the acidity of soil. This can affect the formation and development of leaves and hurt the workers when it comes to trying to sell their tea waste. Tea waste is a major deal in India because they dispose of it in many different ways. By selling, exporting, using it to feed for poultry, using it to feed for fish, and using the bionutrient and biofertilizer to help get rid of odors. The factory tea waste is sold to the caffeine industry, who then supplies it to the pharmaceutical industry. By exporting, one can dispose the factory tea waste in other places where there's more available caffeine industries. After the tea waste is separated from the caffeine, the decaffeinated tea has an immense potentiality for the preparation of poultry and pig's feed. This waste has a 5% tannic acid level, which is beneficial for the growth and performances of chicken.
But just like everything, green tea does have side effects. It could be unsafe if taken in tablets for long-term uses. It's unsafe to drink too much because of the high dose of caffeine, which possibly could be fatal. Drinking more than 2 cups a day while pregnant is linked to some miscarriages, and caffeine can make anxiety disorders worse. 2 to 3 cups a day is a safe intake for the caffeine levels in green tea. Green tea isn't just the double threat though, because the green tea bag itself is also very beneficial. Ever have a sunburn but haven't stocked up on your aloe yet? Placing the green tea bag right on the sunburn will help soothe it while simultaneously help fight skin cancer. If you don't enjoy the taste of green tea because you're on the coffee side of the caffeine debate, you're not boxed out to the benefits green tea has, because gargling the tea like salt water is just as effective. You should gargle green tea to help fight a cold or even with pain after a tooth being pulled. It can also help forms of gum disease when it's put into candy form. And last but not least, green tea is very popular in essential oils, especially in anti-aging. Although the most popular way to enjoy green tea is through a hot or iced beverage, it isn't just an option at your local coffee shop. Green tea can be taken by mouth in tablets and vitamins to gain numerous benefits. By taking them by mouth, it can help mental health disorders, including depression, and is taken a lot to help with Parkinson's disease. It also helps cancers like prostate and colon cancer.